time for your core workout. We couldn't very well leave out the core. We've got to build strong, sculpted, sexy abdominals, obliques, and lower back. For starters, the ball is on the floor. We're just going to do some spinal stretches to make sure we release the lower back muscles. So roll forward to me and sink down into it. Round up through the spine, head up last. Round down, sink through the chest. Round up through the back. Just melt down. Let the ball guide you. One more time. This time we need to pick the ball up to the chest and rotate 2 to the right. 2. Nice and easy. Now left. So your hips are going to stay steady. Keep the ball at the chest for now and concentrate on rotating through the rib cage. Idea being to loosen up the core a bit. Let's try a little faster for 8. I'm working through different planes of motion here to get some blood flow going and get range of motion, because then the work will begin. Good. Now start to let that ball release hip to hip. Good. There you go, nice and easy. Control the momentum of the ball. It's helping to keep you in alignment right now. Stay strong. Now show me my favorite, a figure 8 right here. Circle around. I love doing the figure 8 with the ball. Now only make that figure 8 as big as you can control it. 2 more. Now back to your hip to hip. Hip to hip. Good. Just one more time through here, and then we'll get to work. 4 more. Good. I know you could probably do this all day, but it's time to go to work. Let's hold it right here. We're going to place the ball down. Have a seat right on top of the ball. And first, show me good posture. Shoulders over the hips, head up, chest up, shoulders drop down, and neutral spine. Now walk the feet forward. You decide how hard you're going to work here. Get into a basic crunch position with the lower back supported by the ball itself. It's a beautiful thing about working with the ball. Fingertips are going to come up to the base of the head. Add a little support if you need to. I need a basic crunch for 8. 8. Straight up basic crunch. The basic crunch can be unbelievably effective when you're using the ball. The ball just gives you a little bit of extra range of motion, as well as provides a challenge of instability. Now cross over to me and cross over, take it away. Pulling in some of the oblique muscles. Good. Working the waistline. Nice. Lead with the shoulder across the body to the opposite hip. Now back to the center, take it up. Up, now try to come just halfway down. Good. Force the abdominal wall to stay contracted instead of releasing it at the bottom. Good. Only have 2 more here. We're doing 8 of everything. Try now to rotate back to the ball. Rotate to me. Hold center, now to the left. Good. Leading with the elbow, dropping back to the ball. Just 4 more. Here's 4. Beautiful. 3. Almost there. And hold right here. Reach for the ceiling. Now open the arms out to a T. And release. Just playing with a little bit of leverage there to create more challenge. So you want to do another set, right? In position, basic crunch. Up. Now you can make this easier or harder. If you want to make it a little bit less challenging, sit lower on the ball. If you want to make it a little tougher, sit higher. Doing a great job. Here come the crossovers. Rotate to me. Good. Remember, you're leading with the shoulder to the opposite hip. Awesome. Keep going. Bring the obliques into play. And if you feel any kind of challenge with that ball, here we go, center up. As far as your balance goes, you can always take your feet a little wider. Trying to drop just halfway back now because we have the rotations back to the ball coming. Are you ready for them? 2 more basic crunches. 2 more basic crunches. And rotate back to the ball. Here we go, to me. And take it away. Beautiful. Lead with the elbow. Feel the rotation right through the rib cage. Good. Your lower back is fully supported. I love doing crunches on the ball. Center, reach for the ceiling. Take it out to a T. Should be a little bit harder. And release, get a stretch. Wonderful job. Really open up the front of your torso. And release. Let's move on. Start with the knees, kneeling position, and then drop your weight onto the ball. Extend the top leg and keep the right leg down on the floor. Fingertips to the ears to set your position. Hips are stacked. Now crunch straight up, up. This is an oblique crunch. So now we're targeting the obliques of the body. Good. 4 more. Nice. What we're going to do to create a little bit more challenge now is slow it down and add a reach up overhead. Up with a reach and down. And once again, you're able to conform your body around the ball. It's beautiful. Very comfortable. You can't do this exercise on the floor. Hold it up here and slowly release. What do you say we do the other side? Well, you can't walk away crooked. Not allowed. Drop your weight onto the ball. Extend the top leg. Left knee down. Set yourself. Hips stacked, core engaged, and a basic oblique crunch. Good. Now when I say core engaged, what I want you to do, draw your navel in towards your spine. Good. Tighten up that abdominal wall. Nice. Now drop that rib down to the hip. Slow it down. Add the L reach. Big L and reach overhead. Up for a big contraction. Forcing you to hold that contraction for just another second. Last one. We're going to hold this one up. Up and hold. And release. Nice. Turn around and face your ball. Have a seat and lie back. You get to lay down now. Grip the ball on either side with your feet. Head down, fully supported. Now just bring the knees into the chest and add a crunch. Tap the ball and release. Great. Now what the ball between the feet is doing now is providing an alignment tool as you bring the crunch in, helping you keep your posture in place. Now let's hand off the ball. Hand it off. Good. Now give it back. Nice job. And again. We're hitting the abdominal wall now from the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top. Really important on this exercise that you try to maintain that neutral spine for the lower back. Good. As you open up your torso, that lower back tends to want to pop up. So if it means you have to change your range of motion, that's okay. Good. Now let's reach up, grab the ball, and rock up to a seated position. I need you to come back up onto your knees. With the ball right in front of you, just drop your weight onto the ball. Separate your knees about hip width apart. Fingertips to the ears. Hyperextension, straight up. Good. Now we're focusing on the back side of the core, your erector spinae muscles. If you're going to strengthen your abdominal wall, you must also strengthen your lower back. I'm just going to add a reach back, first to the right. Reach towards me. Good. Now other side, turn away. Reaching your fingertips back to your hips. Up, big reach. Down. Awesome. Now, straight up, both arms going to reach back, reach. I want you to pretend that you have a string that is coming through the center of your body, right at the top of your head, and it's attached to the ceiling, lifting you up. How about 4 more? Up, big reach. You're doing great. I want you to feel that in the lower back. Only 2 more. Up and reach. Nice. Now a little cherry on top. Come up and hold. Up, reach, and hold here. Good. Isometric contraction. We love those. And let's release. Hands to the ball. Stay kneeling. And I want you to maintain the straight line, shoulders to knees, as you roll the ball out and in. Roll it out, dig the elbows in, roll back. The hard part is to maintain that straight line, shoulders to knee the entire time. Just roll with the ball. This is an exercise you can't do with any other tool, so it's a lot of fun. Here's 4. Good. You should really feel this throughout your entire core because you're forming a plank, asking every single muscle throughout your midsection to come into play. Good. Now take it out and hold it out. Hold. Bring the elbows back in so they're under the shoulder. Now option, you can stay right where you are or dig the toes in and lift the knees. Straight line now, shoulders to heels. Maintain neutral spine. Draw the navel into the spine. Hold 8. You can do this. Good, good. I know it's probably shaking. And slowly release. Knees down, hands on top of the ball. Good. And round up through the spine. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. This is one of my favorite workouts. Hopefully your core got as great of a workout as